Okay, so how's everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing well. It's been a couple days since we've done any streaming, and I think we're gonna go back to that. I think I mentioned it in the Discord. Go back to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule, but who knows? I'm still super excited to play this game, and you know, I was kind of busy, so I couldn't stream even if I wanted to. But man, I sure did want to. The story in this game has just been pretty captivating. So let's continue. So we left off, I guess, you know, I guess we were doing side quests. It's been a couple days since we played this game,
Not all of
so
the nobles made it out alive.
yeah,
Kupka and his men
I think
had
maybe
their
we had some side quests that we had to do. Let's check out
with more than a few. None of the Empress's
these new
finals, though.
things, which seems like it's just going to be some
The Litlins have been up to their old
or not new information, or maybe in some cases, but it seems like it's just going to be stuff that we've already gotten. Still haven't found out what this fourth option is. Okay, now we're done with that. What else we got to do? Let's go into our chambers.
It's all right.
Actually, that actually might be okay, so that's actually new. There's actually something for us to do there. Let's see who sent us a letter. Homecoming. Oh, from Jill. I apologize for what happened at Rosalith. I fear what might have been had not you. Gav and Torgal fought so fiercely. Once again, you were there when I needed you most. And for that I shall forever be grateful, seeing the city I had once come to know as my home reduced to flame and rubble has left me with much sadness in my heart. But the time for looking back is beyond us. We must focus on the here and now. Our memories will be waiting for us when this is all through. Ooh, man. So much lag. Coming out of that menu. See, like that just screams like, optimization and maybe bugs. There's like nothing going on in that scene. I mean, maybe it's because I just, when the combat's going on, I don't really notice if there's any frame drops because there's just a bunch of stuff happening. So maybe it's happening during the fights too, but when you're not doing anything, you can definitely feel it. I guess let's check out what's new. Seems like the same old, same old. Probably do these at some point. Alright, and then Vivian.
And how may I assist you today?
None.
How may I help you today?
We really don't need much of anything.
I have the details here.
Oh, we got this mysterious being here.
The state of the realm is ever changing.
Okay,
Clive.
let's go speak with Otto.
Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one. How's Jill doing?
Oh, she's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest she needs.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movements?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding on scraps. We've sent ours out to the Cursebreakers and their other friends in the West, asking them to keep their eyes peeled for anything unusual. No leads yet, but it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Do I know this lady?
Mid. When did you get back?
Mid.
Just now.
Doesn't sound familiar either.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria, all the canvassers in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right, you win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her.
Aaron. Oh no, it's Vivian.
While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I haven't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the Professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air? Bloody tempest, more like.
I think that's what she meant.
Oi, Otto, you got my gill?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
Of course.
That little...
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
I just cannot remember where this... I mean, she must be from the other hideout, but she's talking to us like we're best friends or something. I really don't remember who she is. Oh, is Jill here? Why isn't... Oh, she's probably in the other room.
I'll be all right, Clive. I just need some rest.
Okay. Good enough for me. I mean, I guess we can go talk to Vivian. She's probably got some information on her. Maybe that'll jog my memory.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
Maybe
You
it's
took
the
the
main
time.
quest.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school.
Ooh, a new
I've
shop.
studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well, well, well. If Sid could see you now.
Oh, that's his daughter.
Right. I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
That's Sid's daughter, huh?
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need, and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
Getting to work. Hopefully whatever she's gonna provide for us is worth it.
Where to start? Materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
Oh my god, there's so many new things for us to do now. Hopefully everything can be done here. And it's not too much of an issue. Yeah, that must be Sid's daughter from what Clive said. Yeah, we've never met her, if that's who she is. Although I think she was mentioned. We did do a quest. I forget what. There was a
The
postman
little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
that just, I guess what, had a hole in his bag.
Jill,
And we picked up a whole bunch of stuff for him, which included a letter from Sid's daughter. And I think Mid was her name. That sounds familiar.
Was wondering where you'd got to. Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now. She's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to buy her some materials. Here's the list.
I mean, I know we have a lot of money, but hopefully Karen gives it to me for free.
Think you can find everything on there?
Well, she doesn't even have it.
This lot. Wouldn't be much of a trader if I couldn't.
Excellent. As for payment,
It's paid. 100 times over by what that girl's done for us. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us long ago.
indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid when it comes in.
Thank you, Karen.
Cool, I didn't even have to pick it up. Or I don't even have to pick it up. Oh, she's got new stuff for us to buy, too.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Let's see, or at least new options. There's something new here. Wow, this is not a bad... I mean, look at that, 55. I mean, it's almost as good as my platinum belt, but this is like a +2. The Hunter's Waste Floss is just base level. The Hunter stuff might be the next upgrade. Although I think we could just wait, right? We don't need to get every upgrade. That's what I usually do when it comes to... I mean, unless we're like swimming in cash. Which I suppose we are, but you never know when you might need something. Maybe if we find a good grinding spot,
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
I wouldn't mind just
You'll
spending
not find
money.
a better price than that.
I sure hope so.
It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Okay, man. Should we buy elixirs? See, man, they're so expensive too. I think even if they were like half the price, I don't think I'd buy them.
Is that all?
We really need to make some money consistently.
Blackthorn, you busy?
What's it look like?
I have a commission for you. From Mid. She requires certain tools.
I wonder what Mid's going to be doing.
You think you can
Engineering.
make them?
What can we be?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship?
Oh, I hope so.
I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done. If I ever am.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt.
Actually, now that I
That
think
just leaves
about
the
it,
carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
oh, for a second I was like super excited for that airship that he mentioned, but I just realized we fast travel everywhere,
Jill looked white
so there's like no point to it
as a sheet
Unless
when
it's
they
like-
brought her back.
just for the story purpose. That's just I forgot to check what new stuff he has.
I got ya. What's that for you, dear?
Rhinestone. Oh, that's the new weapon. Yeah, that's the new weapon we're going to get because of the Earth Shard. So let's
She
do
last
it.
you a good while.
Oh, it's gonna cost us one of those whiskers. Let's not waste it. Let's see if we can reinforce our weapon, though. Actually, no, I don't think you can reinforce those weapons.
And?
Ooh, it looks pretty cool, though. I guess every time you use a shard, that weapon is supposed to what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of resemble what what Titan's weapon would be, since it is the Earth Shard.
Clive?
Let's ask about Mid.
Summer storm, that one.
Rolls in when you least expect it, soaking you to your skin and leaving you wringing your breeches. Just like your old man. Keeps us on our toes, though.
I'll make Mid the stuff she needs. Just give me a bit of time to work it all out with you.
Sure thing. Actually, I think there was also a new dialogue option with Karen here. About Mid as well.
And
Let's
what
ask.
can I do for you?
Is irrepressible the word? The girl doesn't let anything get her down. That's for certain.
Quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite, in fact. She's got a way of making every bugger else get up and dance to her
Like
tune.
father, like daughter.
Like father, like daughter, eh? I'd say it ran in the blood, if I didn't know better. Can't wait to see what kind of queer contraption she comes up with next. So long as she doesn't try and rope me into building it for her.
You leave Mid's order with me. I'll send everything on to her.
Okay, I suppose. Let's go to the carpenter. I don't know what she's going to provide. Hopefully it's... I mean, I can't imagine what kind of shop. She did say she was an engineer. So I'm wondering what kind of stuff she's going to build for us. Because we already have everything we need. A weaponsmith, armor, items. There's nothing else in our, in the menu that I can think of.
Could do with a good oil in this.
Because we'll have to
Should
see.
be enough to
Maybe it's
keep us-
a new mechanic.
How do, Master Sid?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom, and she needs the aid of a skilled carpenter. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch 'em, we'll all of us sink into the mere. I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't got none.
I see.
It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other feller? You know, the one over at Martha's Rest. Bernard, was it?
That's right. And he is a friend of the cause. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him. Thank you, Bardolph.
Least I could do.
I don't get why some of these people I mean, I guess maybe it's just a personal choice. That's, some of the people here got their tattoo removed and some of them just keep it on. Must be a personal choice, because why else would you keep that on? Hopefully this dude just comes with us. We don't have to go do something else. I want to get to the cool action parts.
Ah, Clive, what brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here, aren't we?
Thank you, Martha. Do you know where I might find him?
He went up to Cressida on business.
Of
no
course.
idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look for him there then.
Well, thank God we can fast travel. Okay, never mind. Actually, is it on the map? Nope. Looks like we're just gonna have to walk there. Or use the chocobo. Now, where's this exit? Just straight above. Perfect. Can I use my chocobo? Probably gotta wait till I get out of town, of course. Oh, that's the wrong button.
Come on.
Dude just pops into existence. Alright, level 29. Didn't even remember what level I was at. It's amazing what you can forget in 3 days. Or I guess it's amazing what I can forget in 3 days. I mean, I suppose having a mini airship would be nice. You know, something a little faster than the Chocobo.
Hi. Well, if it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now?
I don't know what this guy's doing out in the wilderness like this, all by himself. And end up getting himself killed.
Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. You just tell me where you want me.
That's the spirit.
I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit them. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with fiends. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance you could,
It's the least I can do.
Well, thank you kindly. And take care.
Aren't you going to come with us? Cressida. You would think he'd want to come, and visit his parents' grave. I guess we gotta clear the place first.
This shouldn't take long.
No, I guess not.
It's over.
Well, thank God for this easy fight. Just a little warmed up. It's been too long. Way too long. Well, that's not the guy I wanted to fool. Come back. Oh, I thought that was the first. Almost looks like BV.
You're finished.
Alright, Torgal's with me. Do some stuff. Oop, of course. I do not use that ability that often. But I think I also have a, right, I have a, forgot about that. That, the rust. That's gonna be, I'm sure speedrunners gonna use that to run around. Unless they're like on the choke. Definitely faster than phase shifting. Anything left? I can't believe how much damage these guys did. Probably should have started off with the AoE. Oh well. More enemies? Damn. These guys do not want to give up this village. Whoa. Oh, there's the big boy. Oop, didn't dodge it. Oh, come on.
Give me thunder!
Okay, I can't believe we took this much damage.
I'm hurt, Torgal.
Unfortunately, not enough to kill him. Hopefully that'll break his will. There we go. Got the dodges again. Oh. Yep, problem with the tornado. Can't see jack shit.
on!
Come on. This shouldn't be able to kill us. Don't want to... I don't want to waste anything. It'd be stupid if we died, though. Okay, I think we got it. Ain't making it out of this one. Maybe we can get some health back.
Farewell!
That was incredibly bad. Oh, damn, we have so many ability points I didn't even realize. Although I suppose if we wait, we can upgrade
That should do it.
some of the better abilities.
You made short work of that lot. Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends meet. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Oh, it may as well have been a century, looking at the place. This isn't the Cressida I remember.
I'm sorry.
I wonder why they don't use the village.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. Soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, it's on to your hideaway. I'll meet you there.
I mean, I guess we can
That
check
should
out...
take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
I guess we can check out the village, too. There's bound to be some cool stuff. Now, let's see. Oh, no, I guess not. We can't chain it. I thought we could chain it. Maybe that's only, like, inside the fights. Still, it might be pretty useful. Where's the rest of this village? Is it just one house? Is that what I saved? I just sworn there was, like, a whole bunch of houses. Oh, here we go. Now I wonder what I have to do to get my HP back. I don't think I've ever paid attention. Like, can I just go back to home base? To the hideaway? And my HP is just naturally restored? Because I don't think there's like there's like no inn in this game. And I'd rather not waste my potions if I don't have to. This place seems weird. Like a huge fight is gonna happen. This has got to be for something. I wouldn't be surprised if this turned out to be a location you need to come to do a hunt. But it's like something you need to, like maybe there's some other hunts that you need to do in the meantime before that one. Or maybe we just haven't unlocked it yet. Okay, so let's go speak with Mid.
The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Let's hope whatever she's doing is done instantly. And whatever she is, let's hope it's the shop. Or something that's going to be useful to us. And not just the people here. You know, I don't know if they've ever gave Cid any family. In any of the games. Especially a daughter. It's the first I think I've ever heard of that.
All right, Clive. You've all done then?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of Bernard is on his way from Martha's Rest.
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Oh, you shouldn't have said
Nope.
that.
Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans drawn up. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
Neither can I. Well, we didn't get a lot of experience points, but we did get a lot of those other points. I forget what they're called already. Let's see, the Breath of Earth. Oh, that's right. We have a fourth icon.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Oh my god, new side quests already. They're just popping in all over the place. Where can I only have 3 icons at once? Ooh, that's interesting. I was hoping for a 4th, and I can understand not being able to equip all of them. You know, because there's going to be like, what, 8 or something? But, oh, looks like we have to go in there for the side quest. Or maybe not. Oh,
Clive.
shouldn't have gone in
Talia.
here.
How's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he had something to show you in the shelves.
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He went to ask Harpocrates about Torgor. He must have found something.
All right, I forgot about Torgal. Nope, looks like I had no choice. Yeah, the side quest was in here.
I'm feeling a lot better, thanks to Talia's remedies. But she insists I rest.
Yeah, you keep doing that, Jill. We don't want you dying.
You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Rodrigue.
Talia has tasked me with removing a Cursebreaker's brand. But it's my first time and I don't think I can do it. I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. You survived, I know, but there as many die as recover. Is it really worth the risk?
Oh, it's
You don't
not
need
just a
me to answer
tattoo?
that. You know full well what we're fighting for.
Maybe it's not just the tattoo.
I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. But until that day, a brand is a burden, and we must lift that burden in order to go undetected. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also essential, and we undergo it willingly.
I know. I still wish there was some other way. But griping about my lot helps no one, I suppose. Don't worry. I'll do what must be done.
Is that what the
I know
side
you
quest
will.
is about? Just giving him a pep talk?
Unfortunately, the first thing that needs doing is the preparation of a draft to dull the pain. Something I can't do with the infirmary's ammonia supply so low. What few leaves we have would barely be enough for removing a splinter, let alone a brand.
Okay. He does seem desperate.
Just tell me what you need.
You'll go? Oh, thank you. No one knows Herblore like Talia, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. It's simple enough to find, if you know where to look. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search for the bright blue blossoms.
Okay. Now let's go accept the other one, just so we can do both. Chances are they're both going to take us out of the hideaway. I don't think there's been a side quest, you know, since pretty much the beginning of the game
What's everyone
that has not required us to leave. For at least a portion of it.
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of Cursebreakers has gone missing
I
near
still can't
Northreach.
get over us being called
Which
Sid.
team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A Cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago.
Goblins?
They should be back by now,
Really?
but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
Pretty
They know
weak.
the work is dangerous, but I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Sid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
Yep, it's nice that we have a dog with us. Or a wolf dog, whatever. I wonder if she's the leader of the Curse Breakers.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, looks like they're in different places. Let's do this one. Oh, I forget what the first. I'm guessing the first one is the medicine one. Do no harm. Isn't that like an oath doctors take?
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
I mean, that can't be legally binding, right? And look at that, we have our full HP. That means we got our HP back going to the hideaway. There's nothing else happening. That's good to know. Yeah, we should probably try Titan out at some point. But I mean, look, if you look at the abilities at the bottom, you can see the arrow that's pointing to pretty much where it shows if our abilities have cooled down. It seems like you could fit a fourth one. Maybe it's something we need to unlock later. That'd be cool if that's what mid is working, allowing us to carry more icons.
Farewell.
I would take that any day. Although I suppose if we were to switch to Titan, just to try it out or something.
This is the only plant
or maybe,
around here with blue flowers.
Maybe even keep it.
I hope it's the right one.
Definitely switch Garuda. Because, I mean...
Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while.
That,
hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
You know, that, the ability that's kind of just like a hit. It is pretty useful. It does do some decent damage. But when you compare it to the Phoenix one or the Ramu, it's definitely the weakest out of the three. And then, as nice as the tornado is, because it kind of just sucks the will out of people, it's like a double-edged sword. Can't see what the hell's going on.
Don't even bother.
I suppose we could just use the tornado and shoot magic into it, and don't try to go in there. That is always an option. It'd be nice if the enemies couldn't do anything. That way I wouldn't have to worry about dodging. Especially something I can't see. Alright, some money. Ah, here we go. Not dead. Good to know.
Cole, I'm glad you're in one piece.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Sid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
You know, I don't think I've seen. Oh, there they are. I don't think I've seen goblins since the beginning of the game. When Clive was still a youngin'.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
So I've seen this big dude plenty of times. Oh, everybody stops when that happens. Good to know. Let's get cracking with some of these abilities. I don't know if you can hear some of the fireworks, but you know it's gonna be 4th of July tomorrow. And people get a little antsy. So it's more like I know 4th of July is just one day, but where I live, it's pretty much a whole week. Can't imagine how it is in other places. Unfortunately, you know, like most fireworks are illegal where I am. Doesn't stop people though. But I suppose that's kind of how it is with most cities. I don't know. Maybe not. Not surprised. I am in California for that, you know. These guys are crazy over here with all their rules.
Nice try.
Oh, they're doing pretty well. Well, I could stab him when he's on the ground like I could normal enemies. See, that does quite a bit of damage, 2,500. I mean, it was multiplied by 1.3, but still good, still good.
Who are you?
Oh, I wonder why these guys didn't run.
A friend. Are there any more survivors?
It looks drunk.
Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Sid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
What about the others?
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Taking them to the hideaway. I mean, you would assume that the hideaway is hidden from our enemies. As much as I can understand us helping these bears, it might be kind of dangerous to just bring anybody to the hideaway. Hopefully there's a vetting process. Although I suppose nobody, if nobody knows about the hideaway, they wouldn't go undercover as a bearer, I suppose.
The little ones
Not that they'd want a permanent face tattoo.
Sid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dame arrived not long after you left.
Oh, of course.
If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks? I should have urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
Oh,
It's good
Dad
to
is
see you
back.
safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause.
Oh, she
No one
must be the
without some
commander.
joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
Hopefully. Not the best attitude from the commander of our militia. If you can call them a militia. Finally made it to level 30. Attack 300 and stagger 3. You know, I haven't even looked at some of these. Look at that, I have will myself. Wonder why I have will. Does that mean I do more will damage? Reduces rising flames cooldown by 2 seconds. I kind of wish I knew how much. See, it's kind of like, I mean, these are nice, but it's like I don't even know how long they take. Is 2 seconds worth it? Like if you look at the abilities. Let's see, where is it? Oh yeah, we have Titan's abilities. Might have to spend our ability points there. So it's this one, right? Rising Flames. Oh, we could upgrade it. We probably should be upgrading some of these. But I've been spending most of my ability points on the most expensive abilities. We probably should get both of these. Damn. Just kept punching them forever. So yeah, it doesn't even say how long it takes to it doesn't say how long the cooldown is. Or let's see, details. Oh, maybe. Let's see. I love how it tells us so much other stuff, but it doesn't tell us what the cooldown is. It even tells us what the upgrade does. Whoa, 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 whoa. Mastery allows assignment to any icon. Hold on. Is this something that applies to anything? Oh my god. I can't believe that was even an option. It's something else. We'll deal with it later. Not what I thought. I didn't even think that was an option. That way we can just kind of, I guess it doesn't really matter what Titan we have, to be honest. Kind of defeats the purpose, though, of just, I mean, what's the point of picking us one icon over another if you have all the abilities mastered? Because the only thing the icons do is give you abilities, and if you can just mix and match, you don't really see purpose for it.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble finding the ammonia.
Ammonia.
Only the usual.
I wonder if that's like the
Oh, yes.
the original name of ammonia.
This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing. That is, unless I...
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like yourself.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But sorry. I'm still terrified.
What's with everybody being a sad sack?
The brand is more than just ink on
these,
flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking just below the surface of the skin. One ill-conceived incision, a single slip, and the poison fouls the patient's blood. Failure means death, and even success means tremendous pain. Days of agony as the wound heals. I became a Physiker to help people, not to kill them. I don't want to kill anyone.
Cursebreakers lead hard lives, and the operation is only the beginning. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb, knowing their efforts will win them neither glory nor acclaim. And yet we never won for volunteers. Why do you think that is?
Conviction? They're willing to die?
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world where people like us can be more than mere possessions. I know your work isn't easy, but neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients to lean on. Stay strong for them.
You sound like Tyre. Do you know what she once told me? It's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. And it's a Physiker's duty to see that they don't. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
What's with the sad sacks for all these side quests today? Kind of weird that they put those two side quests together. I love how this dude was complaining about being, shaky in his surgery, I suppose, that he's about to do, when she's standing right near him.
Damn the bastard who thought to mix branding ink with the foulest poison known to man. Since then, bearers have only ever had two choices. Court the crystal's curse in service of their masters, or defy the brand and suffer the wyvern's wrath. Either way, it's an agonizing death.
Wait, I don't know. Can the poison be activated by these so-called masters? If the curse breakers, or if the branded run away?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper.
I suppose a cut to the face is death, right? So it'll cut the worm's tail. Was that what it was?
Come to claim your just desserts?
Cleric's medallion. What is that going to do
Here you
for
are.
us? Dire Wolf Jess.
All done?
So let's see what these, what that new thing. If I can find it. Ooh, an upgrade. Although that's something else. Ah, there it is. Increases the healing potency of potions by 40%. Oh my god. Now I wonder if potions includes high potions. That's actually not bad. Temporarily increases attack proficiency with each precision dodge. See, I don't know how good this is. That's what I mean about some of these accessories, or it's just so wild. You have people like Vivian here, and then you also have people like, I forget his name, but the guy at the 1,000 tomes. Tons and tons of information. You probably spend hours reading it. And then there's like, when it comes to
The Litlands have been up to their old tricks.
the icon abilities, and some of the, and the accessories, and some of the gears, some of the weapons. I guess maybe not the weapons, but the gear and the accessories. There's like missing information that you might want to know. I mean, I suppose it's not the end of the world. Like, what is it? This one reduces flames of rebirth cooldown by 12 seconds. And I suppose you know what it does. but you don't know if 12 seconds is, worth it. Is 12 seconds 10%? Is it 20%, 50%?
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Torms?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Ooh.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Another icon.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen was a dominant of Shiva, a girl from the Northern Territories and her faithful hound. One awakens as the dominant of Shiva, and the other?
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his powers awakened. Just when his master needed him the most.
And I thought he was my dog.
Right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to Kingdom Come, Jill would have been for it.
Quite. Though Torgal's power is his own, his latent birthright as a Frostwolf. It had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an even finer hound than we thought.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
You could have phrased that better.
There you are!
Oh my god, not her
I've been
again.
looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
Why?
I shall be a moment.
Can't somebody else introduce you? The dude's bound to know somebody else that he can trust. Sometime later. Let's see what kind of shop we got.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Hold on, you're not going to tell me Mid's dungeon? That doesn't look promising. Oh, another engineer. Nard.
Thanks for before, son. That was a good deed you did me. Only right I do you one in return. Though I did wonder if I'd bit off more than I could chew when Mid showed me her plans for the place. If she hadn't been there to tell me what to do, I wouldn't have known where to start.
You're not going to tell me, Mid?
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
Okay, but maybe this engineer will tell us.
Everything we need to begin work in earnest. And work in earnest we shall!
Okay, I don't even know who you are, but I guess we'll find out sooner or later what the hell they're up to. Okay, so let's go have a chat with Vivian. Let's see what she wants. A lot of talking to people today. Barely any action.
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour of her.
Still a little concerned why she calls it a dungeon. Who are you?
Blackthorn may be the manliest of men, but he does lack a certain tenderness. Goots, meanwhile, is as burly as a behemoth, but as innocent as a babe in arms.
The hopeless romantic. More like can't make up her mind. Although she's right about Goots. She's a giant baby.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Why the hell is she saying that?
Clive, have you got a minute?
Been nothing but nice to these people.
We, have a guest.
A guest?
Who could it be? Someone from Martha's Rest?
For your trouble.
'Twas a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron?
Oh, the uncle, right.
Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favorite uncle is here!
Dude might be my only uncle. At least the only one alive. That dude on that boat is just bringing in random people. First it was Mid, now our uncle. Don't even know who these people are. Meanwhile, inside the Holy Empire of Sanbreque, the seat of the Imperial Court.
The Dhalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dhalmex empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
I just don't understand how she got herself into this position.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dhalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
The double cross.
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka.
Well, that's Kupka.
He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
Dude doesn't care.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on.
Just like her mother.
Dion?
Yes, sire.
I wonder if they're related. Hope he's got his flower butler.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, Your Radiance, I shall depart at once.
Bet you it's her doing.
May Gregor forgive you.
Another flower?
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true.
Is that her name? I don't think that's her mother's name.
Me, Dion.
No, that's right. She wants that guy to be... She wants that guy to die so her son can take the throne.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
So she betrayed us and our kingdom to join the Empire, but it looks like she's also going to betray them. She's up to something, and Bahamut knows it.
The little ones have been up to
It's just one thing after another around
I like
here.
how Bahamut is pretty much Clive when he was younger. Distrusting of her. That side eye going. Maybe Bahamut will join our side. Although I'd much rather have the ability. Hopefully we can face him in battle pretty soon. I'd love to suck his ability.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices
Good
of
question.
young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow.
Sir Wade.
As are you,
All right.
I hear.
The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
It's a lot of money. Well, it's a good thing that guy on the boat brought him across.
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
So I don't know how much 2,000 is.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you.
I mean, whatever our uncle brought, it can't be Gil. We have nearly 100,000. 2,000 is nothing.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed?
Oh, I forgot we chopped his arms off.
Certainly, her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it.
I don't know, that dude's pretty tough.
So what then was the plan of our Waloed friends?
Or at least it looks tough.
Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
I'd be more comfortable if you staked your own life, not mine.
So it was the Waloeders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned, and where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Okay, let's see what's new. Some new stuff with Vivian, and I guess we gotta go talk to Jill.
And how may I assist you today?
Oh, we can ask about Mid and Byron.
We met under curious circumstances.
I think it is fair to say it was during my time at the university. I had to return to my lecture hall to collect some notes and discovered Mid crouched under the lectern, sketching some design or other by candlelight. It transpired that she had fashioned a key and had been using my classroom as her own secret study, a place of quiet refuge from overzealous tutors and the like.
Naturally,
I insisted she leave, but Mid being Mid, she refused to take no for an answer, and before I knew it, I had not only allowed her to continue her late-night studies, but had agreed to take her on as a pupil into the bargain. Though I soon wish I hadn't. Her refusal to defer to authority was no less evident in my lectures. Was this my reward for years of painstaking study, I wondered? To be teased and tormented by some oil-stained stripling who seemed to delight in my discomfort. Still, our time together was not entirely disagreeable, not least because it was she who unearthed the plot against my life and encouraged you to come and whisk me away to safety. I guess you owe her your life. And so I came to take refuge in your base of operations, just as she once did in mine.
Lord Byron Rothfield.
Of the Seven High Houses, protector of Port Istol, and your uncle no less. I heard tell he was an adventurous soul and journeyed alone to the secret lair of the villainous Sid the Outlaw, which certainly seemed to give truth to such rumors. He'll make a valuable ally and a generous one, I hope. And his connections among the nobility will surely prove useful. Why, perhaps we will soon be inviting the heads of the remaining high houses to a grand soiree. Here in the hideaway, I must practice my steps.
Your nemesis awaits, Clive. You have merely to cross a burning desert, then worm your way into the bowels of an enemy fortress. Best of luck.
Oh, that's all. Oh yeah, piece of cake, right? Oh, she's got new stuff.
Here for another of my lectures?
Not really.
Of course.
Alright. Speak with Otto. There's nothing else new, no side quest.
Outfit no little workshop I hear.
What's up, Otto?
Otto. Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's, and only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
Crazy. Sid.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge. You can count on us.
What's wrong with my uncle? But it's just wild, man. Sid just knows everybody. Every time we're going to a new place, Sid knows somebody there. It's kind of wild.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
I can't get a read on this guy. I mean, he seems pleasant to be around, but I don't know, I feel like I've just been betrayed so many times. I don't know. I feel like everybody's going to betray me. And he's just being too damn nice. Alright, so we're going... I think this is where we need to go. We have to make our way through the desert. The Vilcroy Desert, northwestern Dalmatia, a vast arid sea of sand and stone that has been slowly consuming western Dalmatia since time immemorial. Alright. Let's do it. The Dalmatian Republic. I don't know what that's supposed to be.
I was a young man when last I walked this path.
There's no way this dude's gonna fight with us too. Oh, he's got an axe. I guess he does. Be interesting.
There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Cool. Let's see what this guy's, what kind of abilities this guy has. The Riddle of the Sands. Can I ride my chocobo? Oh, I sure can. That'll make things much easier.
Ready, go?
Does he have his own chocobo? I don't know where he's getting, where these people get their chocobos, but...
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark them well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
That's a good thing I have a little marker that tells me where to go.
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Nope. I guess this was a trading post. I knew it was something of importance.
Those soldiers were.
Hold on. The Watcher. There's nothing here. What trading post is this? Can't even buy anything, not even one shop.
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
Oh well. Seemed like there was no point in even going there. What are you doing, dude? Oh. Let's say, why don't you walk, or why don't you get on that chocobo?
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
It's a nice little village. Living here wouldn't be that bad. Aside from probably the heat and the humidity, everything else is bound to be good. No, nothing good is about to happen. Black chocobos.
Look there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehere. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
That's why I'm so pissed off. Not even inside the village? Oh, look at that, Assassin's Creed.
day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Sounds good.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Where's she going? That looks pretty good. Can't believe they eat chocobos, though. Like eating horse. I mean, I guess some people do eat horse. It's not too unusual, I suppose. Now we're following this lady. Oh, that's the lady that's with Joshua, right? Yep, yep. Joshua. What are the chances we find you here?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Theon has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Wonder if we're gonna run into him. Well, she's bound to recognize us. Oh, now we're following this dude. Oh, never mind. Still following her. So wild. All the people just chilling here. Nobody knows who the hell is who.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
That guy has a loud mouth. He talks way too damn loud.
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
Well, it doesn't involve you.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Come on, help us find our way.
How the hell would we do that?
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Come on. Come on.
Friend.
Can't have it go to waste.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
But he's got an axe.
Oh.
Alright, let's take him out. Not like it's gonna be that much of an issue. This poor restaurant, though. That lady was so nice. Now we're gonna destroy it.
Stay down.
Oh, that didn't do that much damage. That's kind of weird. Why did that not do that much damage? It usually does a ton of damage. That stab to the chest.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
There we go. Wonder why the other one didn't do anything.
You.
Oh, he's still alive. Thought he was dead. Bloody hide. Alright. They should have just kept their mouth shut. Now they're dead. At least I hope they're dead. What was he doing down?
Trouble.
How was he doing? Oh, well, at least we're paying them off.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Dude, Scrooge McDuck. Although I guess he's not as stingy as Scrooge. Oh, that looks so
Now's our
nice.
chance.
You're not gonna even tell us that Clive was down there?
Your Grace?
I'm fine.
We have to control him now? Why is she running from us? She must know who we are. Probably doesn't want us getting involved. Oh, we can sense him.
Clive?
I love how he's just gonna find the right door. Dude never took his medicine. He's gonna pay for that. Nope. Doesn't like his vegetables. Still
What is it
doesn't.
now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Yeah, that was all nothing. I don't know why people say that. It's like an obvious lie. Oh, there's Torgal. I guess he is allowed in the village. Just not in the inn. Although it didn't look like much of an inn.
Where are you?
Well, if we didn't know where to find Kupka before, we do now.
The Rawless said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
That's good advice. Okay, let's give it a quick save. But I think after the save, I think I'm going to call it a night. Have a little short stream, you know. It's like unbearably hot. For more, at least for me. I'm sure if I told people how hot it was, I guess it's not so much the heat as it is the humidity. Killing me, man. I don't even think it's that hot, but the humidity is like, it's like 90%. It's like, oh my god, like melting here. All right, but thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you on Wednesday. So have a good night.